HOA thugs trespassed on my land. They didn't know it was federally protected property. The meadow stretched like a living canvas, its Karen flowers swaying under the Wyoming sun, their purple petals trembling in the breeze. For Clara, this land was more than soil. It was her father's legacy, a federally protected sanctuary for the rare flowers her family had guarded for generations. Her boots crunched against the earth as she patrolled the boundary, her eyes scanning for threats. She'd heard rumors of poachers, driven by the black market's hunger for the flower's medicinal roots, worth thousands per pound. Clara's heart pounded not with fear, but with a fire to protect what was hers. That morning, trouble arrived. 3 men, rough as the gravel they kicked up, breached the fence. Their leader, Hank, a burly figure with a scar slicing his brow, carried a shovel like a weapon. His cronies, Tom and Eli, lugged burlap sacks, their greedy eyes glinting. Clara spotted them from the ridge, her pulse spiking. She grabbed her radio, but the signal was dead. No ranger was coming. She was alone. "Hey!" Clara's voice cut through the meadow's hum. The men froze, their shovels poised over her flowers. Hank sneered, his voice dripping venom. "This ain't your land, lady. These flowers are free game." Clara stepped closer, her jaw tight. "You're trespassing on federal property. Those flowers are protected. Leave or I call the law." Hank laughed, a cold, guttural sound. "Law's a long way off, sweetheart. Step aside." The air thickened with tension. Clara's hand hovered near the pepper spray in her pocket, but she held her ground. The flowers weren't just plants, they were her father's dream, a symbol of resilience for the community that revered them. She wouldn't let these thugs defile them. "You don't get it," she said, voice low but steady. "This land's sacred. You dig one root, you're stealing from every soul who fought for it." Hank's grin faded. He raised his shovel, not to dig but to intimidate. Tom and Eli closed in, their shadows looming. Clara's heart raced, but her feet stayed planted. Then, a rustle broke the standoff. From the tree line emerged Old Man Tate, the town recluse, his weathered face unreadable. He carried a rifle, its barrel glinting in the sun. Clara's breath caught. Tate was a wild-card gruff, solitary, and rumored to hate outsiders. No one knew where his loyalties lay. "Drop the shovels," Tate growled, his voice like gravel. Hank's eyes narrowed, but he didn't budge. "You're outgunned, old man." Tate's rifle clicked, a sound that silenced the meadow. "This land's under my watch too. You think I don't know what you're after? Those roots won't make you Rickfield curse you." Clara blinked, stunned. Tate, the hermit, was defending her land? The twist hit her hard. He wasn't just a bystander. Years ago, her father had saved Tate's life, binding him to this meadow with a debt unspoken. Hank's bravado cracked. He glanced at his men, weighing his odds. Clara seized the moment. "You're not just stealing from me," she said, her voice rising. "You're spitting on every ranger, every scientist, every kid who'll never see these flowers bloom again." Her words hung heavy, and for a moment, Eli's face softened, doubt flickering in his eyes. But Hank was unmoved. "Enough talk," he snarled, lunging forward with his shovel raised. Time slowed. Clara dodged, her pepper spray hissing into Hank's face. He roared, stumbling back, but Tom charged, knocking her to the ground. Pain flared in her ribs. Tate fired a warning shot into the air, freezing everyone. "Next one's in your chest," he warned. The standoff held, brittle as glass. Then, sirens wailed in the distance. Someone had tipped off the rangers. Hank cursed, dropping his shovel. "This ain't over," he spat, retreating with his men into the woods. Clara staggered to her feet, her body bruised but her spirit unbroken. Tate lowered his rifle, his eyes meeting hers for the first time. "Your pa would have been proud," he muttered before vanishing back into the trees. The rangers arrived, too late to catch the thugs but in time to secure the meadow. Clara stood among her flowers, their delicate petals untouched but her heart heavy. She'd won the battle, but the war wasn't over. Poachers would return, greedier, bolder, and Tate's fleeting alliance was no guarantee for the future. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Clara knelt by the wooden sign her father had carved, Karen Flowers, protect what matters. The words felt like a plea now, not a command. She'd fought for the land, but at what cost? Her ribs ached, and the memory of Hank's threat lingered. The flowers, vibrant and fragile, seemed to whisper, survival demands sacrifice. Clara wondered if she could keep paying it. The meadow was safe for now, but the bitterness of the victory gnawed at her. She'd protected the land, but the community's trust in its safety was fraying. The flowers, meant to unite, now sparked conflict. Clara looked at the sign again, her father's dream etched in wood, and felt the weight of a truth. Some fights, even the righteous ones, leave scars deeper than the land can heal. What do you think? When does protecting what's right cross into a cost too high to bear?